Yo, just got through watching Zion Williams destroy um, Golden State Warriors. Um, I like this team. I think Zion Williamson is going to be a beast. He's already averaging double digits in points. He's a good rebounder. Um, he's 6'6", and he's bodying people at 6'6". Man, keep that in mind. He's probably like the biggest 6'6" player you're gonna come across in NBA history. This guy is huge for his height, and he's not that tall. 6'6" is not that tall. But I like this Pelicans makeup. I like the makeup of this team, man. They're pretty good. I like the young pieces that they get. You know, I like Josh Hart. I like Lonzo Ball on his team with them. Brandon Ingram, he showed to be an all-star this season, finally. You know, he's stepping up to the plate. I like what this Pelicans team is doing. I think they should stay pat and give it a full go next season, fully healthy. I think they'll make the playoffs next year. 100% they're going to make the playoffs. There's no doubt in my mind that this team won't make the playoffs. Um, they're a beast. I mean, they're a good team. They're not going to make any noise this year. So um, if I'm a Pelicans fan, I'm saving all of my hopes for this team for next season, period. Um, LeBron's going to get older. Um, so I think the two sleeper teams to watch out next season is going to be the Warriors and the Pelicans. The Lakers may take a dip. Now you guys got to understand something in mind. LeBron's about to be 36 years old, right? So the future for him is not going to be all that bright. Usually, when you turn 36, your body starts to break down a little bit. And if LeBron's going to average double digits, I'm assuming that he would if he doesn't have any injuries, because he's a veteran of the game. He knows how to score. He knows the pace and everything of how it goes about. So basically, what I'm trying to talk about here is the future of the Western Conference and how would it shape up moving forward as LeBron starts to decline. Anthony Davis, whether he resigns or not with the Lakers, there's a good chance he's going to resign. But I think the Lakers' championship window is this season. If they don't win the championship this season, it's over for that team. And LeBron would be the second player in Laker history, second superstar in Laker history to not win the championship. And Anthony Davis would be on that list too because he's a superstar. So Anthony Davis and LeBron would be the two players in NBA history to not win the championship with a Lakers franchise, two superstars. Because every superstar, every guy that's donned that purple and gold, they won a championship for that team. So that's tremendous um, pressure on the Lakers and LeBron. And LeBron likes that. He likes the pressure being on him. He likes that type of stuff. But I don't know if he could pull it off this time. This may be his last year to do it. If he gets one championship with the Lakers and he just continues to lose the rest of his career, I mean, so be it. You got 4 rings. That's more than enough. You know, I keep telling people, regardless of how many championships he gets, if he gets one more or even 2, let's say he ends off with 5, he's never going to top that list of being better than Jordan. I mean, he's never going to be considered better than Jordan through the eyes of many and do NBA rankings. I mean, that ship has pretty much sailed. I understand that you guys want to keep hope up because he's still playing. It's not going to happen. I mean, you got a lot of the West is going to get tougher and tougher. I think the Houston Rockets is another team for the future of the Western Conference that you need to watch out for. They're coming. I do think they need to make some shape ups though. They may have to get rid of Russell Westbrook and just build the team around James Harden, but they're going to be competing for a championship for the next few years. So you got those 3 teams automatically in the race. Minnesota, man, Minnesota's like a 50-50 wild card. This team is, I don't know what direction they're headed in, but it doesn't seem like it's a winning direction. You know, the Warriors are coming next season, and the Pelicans are coming next season. That's two new teams that's going to be in the playoff picture for the Western Conference. So that means two teams that makes the playoffs this year, or out of the 8 teams that make the playoffs this year, 2 of them are going to be out the picture. Who are those 2 teams? You got to have common sense to say the Clippers are going to be there. Denver may take a dip. Utah Jazz may take a dip. I believe for a fact Utah Jazz will not be the same team come next season. You know, as you can see, it's starting to take a little bit of a shift now with the Trailblazers. You know, Trailblazers was a top team in the West last season. Now they're not going to be a top team, and they won't be a top team next year. So you can't count them out because they're already falling off this year. So out of all the teams that make it this year, somebody's going to fall off. The surprise team out the West, you would say, is the OKC Thunder, but I'm pretty sure that they're going to dip off come next season too. So if I could say the 2 teams that they're going to replace, I would say probably the Thunder and the Jazz. All right, I still think the Lakers are going to make the playoffs. They're still going to make some more moves to contend. But if they don't win the championship this year, they're just going to be a team floating around in the playoffs, getting knocked out in the 3rd round or so. And when the Lakers lose, I tell this to everybody, when the Lakers lose, I don't want to hear none of that, you know, all these are no excuses to why they're losing. They're just going to lose. It's as simple as that. They're just not better than some of these teams that's coming up, you know? And all these young bucks, they're coming. So, no disrespect to LeBron, but he's getting old. There's no way in hell that you're going to presume a 36-year-old LeBron is going to stay afloat the pack. If he could do that, now if he can do that, granted, if LeBron can win the championship this year, next year, then maybe those conversations of being better than Jordan could start back up. He would have a good valid case because he would be older and competing against a much tougher Western Conference, and he would have to go through all these teams to get to the top of the hill. So if he could do that, you have a good argument. I won't put him above Jordan, you know. So your question would be, what will it take? And you probably thinking, what will it take for LeBron to surpass Jordan? In my opinion, Okay, he's not going to catch Jordan in certain aspects. He's not going to catch Jordan in MVPs and scoring titles and things like that. But if he could get 5 to 6 championships, if he gets 6 on dot, then him and Jordan would be 1A and 1B. I mean, you could go vice versa with that. But right now, Jordan's here. LeBron is still here. You know? When you have some people making the argument that they'd still think Kobe's better than LeBron, there's no way in hell that he's better than Jordan. If you can't even make if you can't convince a majority of people that they think Kobe's still better, you know. So, with that being said, the Western Conference is going to be very interesting next season. I mean, I'm just taking a look into the future, and the 2 teams that stand out to me the most will be the Warriors and what team I just said? Pelicans. What team do you think is going to stand out next season? Because the Western Conference continues to change as time goes by. It's unlike the East. The East is pretty much very simple, you know. But watch out for Kevin Durant in the East. He's coming. So Giannis may want to watch out for Kevin Durant if he's back fully healthy. Peace.